Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Diablo 3. I'm your Game Master Darius. We had just finished the Act 2, which felt like it took forever, and that is because it did. It was way too long. But now we get to continue our stories here.
While examining Jondar's journal further, I found a torn page hidden within the binding. I believe that it is from one of the tomes I seek. He has written notes in the border as well. Perhaps by studying them, I will learn where the tome is.
I've seen more cheerful faces on corpses. What is the matter?
It seems strange that Jondar would keep a page hidden. It is though it is the proof of a crime. I've already found holes in my order's honor. What if there are more?
Yeah, kinda tends to happen.
Tell me about your brother. I want to know the truth.
We used to be a team. I'd tip him off to some of the Thieves Guild's hits. He'd bring in the guards and play it off like it was a lucky catch. But one time he showed up too early.
When you robbed the Merchants Guild Bank.
None other. Some of the guards became suspicious. They thought he was involved. And he's been rotting in a cell in Kingsport ever since. I managed to escape.
You must feel awful.
I don't know what I feel anymore.
I don't know, I'd feel pretty awful. Especially if I actually like my brother. Let's see.
Cooking and serving gruel ain't glorious, but these men can't fight and die on empty stomachs.
I love how this guy sounds like he's, you know, like one of the cooks or something. And he's selling and repairing weapons. Not great ones. But he's doing that.
Someone's got to light those signal fires. It's not me.
I've dug up. I came up here to dig. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without a fight.
Came up here to dig. Damned if... Sure you weren't born a dwarf, sir? Well, you are a minor. That's close enough to being a dwarf. I'm not sure why I'm bothering looking at any of this. I know it's not going to be anywhere near as good as my stuff.
Get over here. Demons and dead everywhere. Makes for great business.
Yeah, probably.
Nicola, please
Don't
hide
bring
when
that
you're
up.
away. I would never forgive myself if you were hurt.
Alright, anything to say, Shin?
It's just unnatural to go from a place so hot to a place so cold. The change isn't good for my old bones.
I go where I must.
And what's all this noise? It's as though we're right in the middle of a battle.
We are, and it is a great battle.
I know, isn't it?
I've got some new items you might need.
Eh? Oh. Apparently I've spoken a lot with people. Oh, that's good to know.
Tried the adventuring life. Didn't care for it. Too much pain. Not enough profit.
You know, reasonable sitting on that.
You heard the angel's command. Let the call sound forth. Bastion's keep shall not fall.
Oh boy.
These soldiers look barely old enough to be away from their mothers. They are not prepared for the evil that seeks to consume this keep.
They are warriors. They will fight because it is their duty.
Well, they are fortunate they have you to protect them.
I cannot defend the whole keep myself.
Oh, I don't know about that. My visions are filled with demons dying violently at your hands. Let's just say there is a lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
Gotta go, martyr. Or those creatures need killing.
Oh, hello. Evidently, we're apparently going to all die.
We saw the signal fire. We must light the rest, but the demons swarm around them.
Yep, we're working on that. More.
Troopers form the meat.
Look out!
That poor lad. I can hear the cries of battle already.
Yeah, it's kind of what happens when you're on a battlefield. Oh. Well, there goes that one.
Azmodan created the demonic Hellflyers after he nearly lost to Tyrael in battle thousands of years ago.
I need
The
fury.
angels made glorious use of their great luminescent wings to outmaneuver the demon host and assail its commander. Frustrated by his near defeat, Azmodan began breeding winged demons capable of tearing the angels asunder.
Well, that's rude of him.
Bastion's keep has nearly fallen. Many of you have already gorged yourselves on blood and man-flesh. But do not let your feasting delay you. I would have the keep and its commander in my possession before the next dawn. The rest of this world will fall soon after.
No, I probably shouldn't start hitting those all too soon. Probably when there's more enemies close to them, so that they too get incinerated.
We're all going to die.
Only most of you. Now me, on the other hand, I think I'll be fine. Hello. And whoa, hello. That's a big guy.
I had long hoped that the demonic Hellbearer was a fiction, a nightmare from the troubled minds of my ancestors. Just imagine. A demon taller than a castle tower who can retch up endless minions from the depths of the hells. Surely our people are doomed if such an abomination exists.
You're a welcome sight, hero.
One. Well, I got, what, 4 more? They all on this map? I saw I've leveled up. That's not the level up. For the sprint, we got gangway, slam through enemies in your path, causing a knockback. Battle rage. Gain increased critical hit chance when surrounded by enemies. Think I'm good with this one. Wrath of the Berserker. Critical hits cause enemies to erupt and damage nearby enemies. See, that's tempting. I think I quite like what I currently have as the setup. Well, some folk are bad at their jobs. Totally isn't me. And light it.
I hear you're the best there is.
I don't know about the best, but I'm doing pretty good. Gib. Money. This leading up to a... Oh. You know, with how the hell the 9 hells or whatnot works in this game, I'm really unsure how the hell they had even a little bit of a chance of winning this fight without the Nephilim.
It's an honor to fight by your side.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying. I say I tried to help him, but I really didn't. See, I like to think that at the least the mortals can deal with the smaller ones, you know, the Fallens. Maybe at the least. maybe some of the flyers. But I think I've been proven time and again that sheer numbers kind of make that a no. Hi. I do find it neat that they did yes, we did. I do find it neat that they do expand upon the separate types of monsters. Like, there's the Fallens, sure, but now there's the Fallen Peons. And the Fallen, like, big guys. And now the Fallen Mongrels. I don't know, I think it's neat. You sound angry.
Our champion is too powerful. Those bastards didn't stand a chance.
Good lord, why is there so many of you? Also, as far as I know, the DLC of this the expansion of the second game would have brought us here too, right? Mount Arreat? The frozen north.
I think someone is up there.
Quickly, help us fight them all!
Done. Well, that was fast. Did that for a whole 127 gold. Worth it. Spin, spin. Oh, hello. Now, that's just a cool effect. It's a crying shame that I'm a barbarian.
The colossal Golgor is merely a colossal myth. In folklore, they are sons of an infamous demon who smashed half of hell in anger after the prime evils were defeated during the Dark Exile. Why, if I had a gold coin for each of these tales, I would be a wealthy man indeed.
Well, that's fun. Anyways.
Your flesh is weak.
You're a welcome sight, hero.
Keep on doing that. What'd I find? Legendary two-handed sword. A dagger. Less toughness. That's a barbarian thing anyway, so I'll probably just end up selling that. We'll see how that looks.
So you're the wretch that's given me such trouble. Thrash as you might, you will not keep me from the Soulstone.
Ooh, a hammer. That is worse. That does not look like a hammer. Hold up. That's not a hammer. Listen, I know that Oblivion was all like, oh, you don't need separate weapon classes. You need only slashing and blunt. Or blade and blunt.
What in the hells was that?
An illusion to frighten you.
We've seen the fires you've lit.
Fear has no more hold on us. The catapults could break Azmodan's lines, but we can't raise them from their berths while demons swarm over the walls.
I'll raise the catapults and send those mongrels back to the hells that spawned them.
We can turn back the tide of demons if we hurry.
Well, finally unlocked a waypoint. Murdered. Oh, hello.
Thank the heavens you're here. We're down to 4 lads until reinforcements arrive. Trouble is, the lift stopped. We can't see what went wrong through all the muck down there.
This sounds ominous.
Oh, what now?
More of the brutes from below, Captain. What do we do?
Murder them.
If you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you haven't been paying attention. Fight to your last breath, lads!
I think I might like that guy. Come on.
The lift is moving again. Hold steady, lads. Reinforcements are on their way.
Oh, those aren't reinforcements.
Demons. Get ready, men. Victory!
We did it.
We would have fallen without your aid. It was an honor to fight at your side.
I am only glad we made it here in time.
Hammer. Ooh, weapon rack. Probably with a weapon that is nowhere near as good as the one I currently have. Probably. Good chance of that. Most likely. Where? Oh, hello. Golgors are quite disgusting.
Your flesh is more fury.
Good lord, I love that goddamn attack. Hello?
Don't let them find me. Someone is hiding under there?
Cowards hide, and you are no coward.
I'm so scared. How are we supposed to fight these things?
You must find your strength, soldier.
We're getting that guy killed. We've definitely just got that guy killed. Dude's hiding underneath some corpses. He's just like, has no intent to fight. I've expect him to go AWOL.
These abominations must die.
Oh yes, the demon Lord of Damnation, Hana. That's a demonic name, I'm sure. Actually, no, thinking about it, I did used to know a Hannah. H-A-N-N-A-H. She was kind of a bitch. And we were both like 8, 9 at the time? And you know how kids are. Kids are freaking bastards. But she, she's very particularly a bitch. Let's see. Come on. Where? Oh, hello. Well, alright then. I thought that was going to be yet another, like, event thing.
With everything you've got.
Man, it really does feel like you are like the only one actually doing any fighting in this game, doesn't it? I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes it's just like, we have an army of humans. Yeah, well, the only one that matters is that one over there.
The demon's presence has grown stronger. I can see them everywhere. They are angry now. Leah seemed so weary. I hope that she is holding on.
We will visit her soon. You
When-
winked against my blows.
When don't demons seem angry? Maybe that's just me? Like, unless you're dealing with a very particular sort of demon. That. Succubi, for example. Hello, Gogor.
Volcato smiles on me.
Though I have searched every corner of the great library of Chaldeum, I can find no references to the true fate of the Blood Clan Khazra. Some crumbling papers hint that they made a pact to serve the mythical lesser evils. But surely such a thing cannot be considered proper scholarship. Can it?
Okay.
You must be the one that lit the signal fires. Help me free the recruits so they can raise this catapult. Over here.
Bring recruits, we can do that.
Excellent. Let's protect the recruits while they raise the catapult.
What, the one? One recruit? Was there not multiples? Wait, where did the second one come from? Where did the third one come from? I don't know. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba. Good lord, why must there be so many of you? So many demons. Are they done yet? One down. Two to go. Ooh, money. A Dao, which is another word for a sword. Ooh.
The imbecile who slew my brother Belial now means to aid the keep's beleaguered soldiers. She brings a girl with her who could undo us all.
Not enough fury.
But I am not Belial. He was weak and cowered behind his disguises. Of course they failed him. We will seize our victory through bloodshed.
See, that's what I was saying. Azmodan's gonna be a pain in the ass in comparison, considering he's, you know, not a demon lord of being a bitch. I tried to save that guy. You all saw it.
Scouts report that more of those wretched demon hellbearers will be here in a moment. The soldiers need to be protected. The platform will rise more quickly if we don't lose men.
Well, I kind of assumed that much. And we wait. Alright. Get off my castle. You too, big guy. I won't lie, this is probably one of the more, I'm not gonna say interesting, plausible events that you could have in this game so far. Definitely neat. Pretty much still a, yeah. Very much still a defend the castle sort of a thing, or fight the waves. You know, I think you would be nice to help. Alright, one more elevator. Come on, you lot. One more time.
Are you alone up here?
Of course I'm bloody well alone. Everyone else has gone and died. But I'll be damned if I leave my post. Make yourself useful and spin that winch.
Good man. You know what's funny? I can still defend myself something fierce here.
My mistake. I thought you came over here to help lift this catapult. I didn't realize you were here for the bloody scenery.
Working on it. Well, have to pardon me. I do want to kill the occasional demon that's trying to devour my face. Jerk.
I promised Captain Ho I'd watch my temper. Do me a favour, and don't mention that I shouted at you a little, alright?
Yeah, it was a little shouting, so you'll be forgiven. Ooh, what was that achievement? All soldiers alive while raising the catapults. Yay! I got a feeling whatever's gonna happen next is gonna happen through that door. Although, whatever's happening through that door does not sound nice.
I'm returning to town.
By town, you mean keep. Ooh.
While you tinkered with your paltry catapults, my demons breached the depths of your keep. Once they've claimed the Black Soulstone for me, your entire world will burn.
You know that we had to have it with us in order to continue plotting all that fun stuff, but, yeah, I can't help but think that sometimes maybe it would have been a better idea to just keep it hidden for the time being. Also, yeah, no, that's just not just barely, but it is better than my current weapon. That's a gut sword. Well, so much for the hammer. I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode here. When we return, we are... I'm not sure what we're doing afterwards. We're pretty much probably going to have a talk with Leah, be all like, hey, what's up? And now I got a new sword to defend her with, I guess. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.